Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another riveting episode of Out of Character. I'm your ever imposing host.
Imposing.
Yeah.
So I broke my finger today,
Yeah.
but on the other hand, I'm fine.
Eh. My wife's really mad that I have no sense of direction. So I just pack my stuff up and write.
These are dad jokes for you because it's Father's Day, motherfuckers.
Oh, while we're recording, yes. Not to date us, but
Yes, we are dating us.
Hey, how do you get a squirrel to like you?
How?
You act like John. Oh, wait, no. You act like a nut.
I got fired from the sperm bank yesterday. Apparently, you're not allowed to nudge the nearest coworker and say, "Get a load of this guy," every time someone walks in.
Yeah, I really don't trust theirs. They're always up to something.
Yes. What do you call fake potatoes?
What?
Imitators.
What do you call someone with no body and no nose? Nobody knows.
Okay. The man who invented Velcro, he
Yeah.
died.
Uh-oh.
Rip. The point of this is to get a laugh out of George before we go to anything else. What washes up on tiny beaches?
What?
Microwaves.
No. So, this graveyard looks overcrowded. People must be dying to get in.
That's an old but good one. Sad news. My obese parrot died the other day. But it's a huge weight off my shoulders.
I asked my dad to put the cat out. He said I didn't know that it was on fire.
My friend couldn't afford his water bill, so I sent him a get well soon card.
Why did the scarecrow win an award?
Why?
Because he's outstanding in his field.
Did you see that joke that I posted
No.
about my spine?
Uh-uh.
It was about a week back.
People say they pick their nose, but I feel like I was just born with mine.
My neighbor with big boobs has been gardening topless all day. I just wish his wife would do the same.
I really used to hate facial hair, but
Then
it
it
just
grew on
me.
me. Before my surgery, my anesthesiast offered to knock me out with gas or a boat paddle. It was an either or situation.
Come on, George. It's good.
I have a pen that can write underwater. It can write other words too. I was arrested for stealing cooking utensils. It was worth the whisk. Okay, I think we can be done. George isn't laughing. He has no soul. He just wants to kill our characters. Marcus is happy and full of life. Do you hear all this
Lord.
laughter, guys? This is a good, happy person who doesn't want to kill off your character.
All right.
Here, George?
all right, I'll end it with a joke myself. I was getting intimate with this girl one time, and she asked me to turn off the lights, so I did. That was my last day as a lighthouse operator.
Okay.
Okay.
What do you get from a pampered cow? Spoiled milk.
All right, folks. He chuckled. Play the fucking song.
All right, folks.
All right, George, no more jokes. It's time to heal Darren.
Last
What?
time on Out of Character,
What?
our merry band of intrepid adventurers found themselves
Darren isn't as merry, let's be honest.
surrounded by a small pack of wild giant boars. The fight was long and arduous.
Like
But-
a whole episode long.
Yeah, pretty much. But nevertheless, they persevered.
Stuff's happening. Something's going on down there.
Sorry. They persevered, managed to make themselves, or managed to get an up on the boars with the aid of their newfound ally, Jed, being able to charm one into their side of the corner.
Yeah. He was like adjacent to our side of the corner
Yeah, he helped out quite
Yep.
some.
by not attacking.
He was in my side of the corner.
Yeah, not mine.
But nevertheless, the fight was won by our band of champions. Excuse me. And now they find themselves closer to their task at hand, making their way to
Making
the
my way downtown,
monastery,
walking fast,
where they're asked to find a Professor Dorn Finskin.
No.
We come up on a bright, sunny morning day as our band of adventurers are coming to from a long rest.
And I wonder if I could find. I don't know the words.
The morning comes to everyone as a well-rested night, a well-earned rested night comes to you all.
Darren does a big old yawn, sits up a little bit, turns to the right, sees Boris, for a split second forgets. Oh, shit! Oh, no, we're good. I don't think I'm ever going to get used to a boar hanging around, but
You all wake up to the sound of crackling fire and the smell of cooked meats.
cooked boar.
Yeah, buddy.
Do we get any of that good belly fat?
Oh, yeah.
Bacon.
Bacon. I'm just going to eat it and stare at Boris.
You cruel monster. I'm glad you are all awake. I have,
Yep.
prepared breakfast.
Now see that. Hey, so 2 days ago when I met you,
Yes.
you said that you can summon a weapon.
Yes.
You didn't do it.
Yes, I did.
Oh, the thing that was flying around?
Yes.
But you don't actually hit anything like with your hands?
No.
Oh. Do you want something?
No.
Just in
I-
case you putter out with magic?
I will not. There are skills that I have mastered beyond running out of resources.
You've mastered that skill? Running out of resources?
Beyond running out. I have skills that I am comfortable that I will have with me at all times.
Like what?
Like this. And he reaches out with his hand and you see that bright light kind of glow around his gauntlet and a pyre of, or a pillar of sacred flame comes up. Something like that.
Well, yeah, no. Yeah, I can do this all the time, too, and I do a firebolt.
Mm-hmm.
But what happens when this isn't going to work for you?
Why would it not work for me?
How close are you to Thomas?
He is my superior. I've trained under him for a couple of years now.
Thomas currently has something affecting him that negates all magic.
That is odd. But
Yeah.
That is good to know.
Yeah, so what if something negates all your magic?
Then I will ask for the gods for guidance. And they will show me the way that must be.
All right. Sure you don't want a dagger?
I'm sure.
You sure?
If the moment comes, I know where a dagger will be.
Yep. With me.
Yes.
I also have a crossbow.
How did you sleep, Jet?
Oh,
Crawls out from underneath the big boar.
great. Still a little asleep.
Wake up.
Yep.
Wake up now.
Oh, I'm up. I'm up. Oh,
There is food ready for all of us.
smells good.
I would get used to it. It's probably what we're going to be eating for the next few days.
It's Boris's brother.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I give him a little pet. Hey, you did something to the boars yesterday. They kind of got enveloped in black smoke or something.
Yes, I altered their skills to be more lacking. Their capability of attacking us was hindered.
Does that take a lot out of you to do it?
Not quite. But
Could you do it again to them later on today when I gotta try to charm them again?
sure, but I am not one to waste resources mindlessly. But
I
if you
mean-
say if it's for a benefit, then
It'll help keep that beast under his control, is what he's saying.
why do we need beast?
We don't. He does.
Do we need?
Look at him. It's kind of his thing.
I mean, I like them.
Just looking back and forth at y'all. You can also do a little prayer thingy, and it feels like you're better at stuff for a little bit.
That only helps you. If you're saying this creature will have to try to fight you off, then perhaps
No, do that to him, and then make the creature suffer less. Bada bing, bada boom. Get what I'm saying?
I think so. Anyhow, let us eat and be on our way.
I'm gonna scrounge around, try to get forest food,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna use that to try to teach him that he really likes me.
All right. Go ahead and gives me a survival check.
Does Outlander give you advantage on that?
No, but you automatically are able to feed. You're able to find it. So just give me a survival for the quality of the food.
Okay.
I like that background.
Oh, I know you do. That is an 18 survival.
18 survival. You're able to find quite a number of wild hare and hen, and you're able to get a good mix. And you will find some wild eggs as well.
Do I find like
Do boars eat meat?
good root vegetables and
Oh, right. If you're looking for things for your boar to eat, you find a healthy supply of insert what boars eat here.
hey, look at this big old bag boar feed.
Someone just left it lying around. What are the odds?
I'm gonna start really just sweetening the pot with him. We're best friends. You're my best buddy. Hey, Boris, I know. This is stuff you like. Here you go. I give him little scratches behind the ear.
I make a good pig.
And
All
just
right.
like all day long, it's just everything about Boris.
All right. The moment comes where you feel your magic waning as you all travel closer and closer. And
I'm no longer playing Darren, I'm playing Boris.
you sense your magic is starting to wane soon.
I'm gonna give it like a good 20 minutes before it'll end to actually attempt it. And I'm gonna kind of off in the middle of the road. All right, if you guys want to just kind of go hide out,
Darren climbs a tree.
just like that.
Do you want me to hinder its abilities like you wanted?
If
I think it'll help.
he got enough to do it, yeah.
Remember, he doesn't care if he runs out of resources.
And I'm gonna take both short swords out and stick them pointy and down on either side of me, so they're like kind of right there if I need them.
Hold on, it might it might succeed against the beam. Okay, it's got minus the charisma. Yeah, it fails.
Sweet.
Oh, yeah, that would suck.
All right, so wisdom save.
Yep. And we're
Jeez.
looking for a 12.
Yeah, that easily fails it.
Awesome.
Nice. Gets mad for a little bit. Oh, no, that's chill.
It's a good boy. Good boys.
I'm down there. Hurts my voice. As I'm clutching a branch in a tree. How far away are we? We far? We close?
Oh, probably a day and a half travel away.
Date? Oh, fuck. Alright. Alright, well, let's go. And drop down.
What if we?
Actually, we're only about halfway travel. I can hear the river from here. That's a good sign.
Right. Hey, will Boris let me ride on him?
I can try to get him to.
Oh, that's right. I need you to make me animal handling checks to persuade this creature. Actually, persuasion to persuade this creature into not attacking your allies because it's still aggressive towards them. You have advantage, by the way.
Natural 20
Okay.
and a natural 20.
Hell yeah.
Damn. You should keep that one dice.
He's sitting right here by me.
Alright. Can I get up on him?
Give me an animal handling check, you.
Let's do it slowly.
With him helping you?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
over here.
Advantage?
Yep. If he's helping.
14.
You get up. He's a little riled up, but seems okay for the time being. You don't know how long he's going to let you be on his back.
I'm just, oh, good boy, and I'm giving more that Boris feed I found.
Hey, if anything starts happening around us immediately, tap me on my leg 3 times.
All right.
Throw my hand out. Johnson's going to fly out.
Okay.
I'm just going to start looking into his eyes and just fly around while looking.
Yorick, knowing what you're doing, follow a river. It will lead you to the monastery where we're going.
I stop. Bring Johnson in front of Yorick's face.
Okay.
And I say, but I bring Johnson to his face so I can hear. Follow it. Which way?
West. You're going west.
All right, great. And he flies off.
Okay. It flies and flies, and it's a beautiful sight. A nice, bright day. Whatever passing storm was heard last night has indeed passed.
As I'm flying, I'm gonna tell Jed to have Chartreuse
Yep.
to follow the snake and protect him. To follow Johnson.
I'll give a sharp little whistle, and he comes down. I say, hey, that shiny golden thing's our friend. Go take care of him. And I send him off.
The bird flies off, and moments later, you see, accompanying your Johnson, is this falcon.
Yes. Accompany my Johnson. I rolled a 16 on perception.
Very well. It's a nice, bright sunny day, a bit on the hot side. Air's a little dry, but it's nice. You notice there is in the distance a large structure, almost steepled on one end, but it is still quite a ways away, and you understand that it's farther than Johnson can be allotted away from you. But you see it, and you don't see any roaming figures or, any other potential threats aside from wild creatures out in the horizon.
What kind of wild creatures do I see?
You see some wild bison,
Okay.
and another set of what look like boars, but off in the distance, not anywhere near the trail. And then there's also just small scatterings of small forests. But this is mainly a large, like, plains area with heavy, like, pine woods and stuff.
I'll have Johnson fly back.
He returns.
Well, come out back to myself. Yep, looks pretty clear. Saw some bison and other boars, but the boars are way off, and yeah, should be all right.
All right.
It was very good.
Here's to hoping, I guess.
Let's move fast.
Let's go.
Yeah.
You gonna stay up there and just kind of keep scout?
Yeah, I can. Will he let me?
Or is you okay with that? I'll take that as a no.
Yeah, I'll take that as a no either. I'll get off, grab a root out of his hand, and feed Boris.
Give me animal handling.
20.
Very well. He takes the root, and in this time, with the aid of the charm animal spell, you feel that there is a really good reputation being built, and
Hell yeah.
you all continue on. Finally, for about half a day's travel, the night starts to grow.
Yeah.
Light starts to fade from the sky as dawn or dusk starts to grow closer and closer.
Yeah, let's set up camp. Let's not go to the monastery at night.
Why not?
How far away is it?
It
Oh.
is close. We're almost there. I can see it from here.
Yeah, I'd still rather not. You know what kind of things is tied to this whole shenanigan?
Yes.
I'd rather not get closer to them when night happens.
In a monastery
Yes.
with
Oh,
people of gods and
hey,
yeah,
Jed.
yes.
So, what? Yorick. That was John. Forgot to tell you
Yeah.
is that this job we have is tied to an organization that is very connected to the undead
Okay.
and like raising people up to have them as zombies and shit go kill people
Okay.
and very demonic shit like that.
Yes, but we're just going to pick a professor.
Yeah, do you know that? Yeah. The first job I had was to go talk to a former professor, and that's where we ran into them.
You're saying there's a possibility that there is ambush?
Hey, we've already come across an ambush.
You have.
Yes. Okay, yeah. I have already come across an ambush with these people. It would not surprise me if they did it again.
So you say best is to give them more time to prepare.
That's what I'm hearing.
All right, fuck it. Let's just go in there at night. Yeah.
Okay.
You know,
evil things do better at night anyways. Whatever.
It is not bad to be afraid, but do not let it stop you from completing your work.
Okay. Raise your hand if you can see well in the dark.
Two guys raise their hands.
Everyone but Darren raises their hand.
You see my point?
But do you have staff that you can grow a light at any time?
All right, yeah, fuck it, let's go.
Pull a torch out.
But if there's any funny shit, I'm burning the place down.
It is made of stone. I can see it from here.
I'll burn it down.
That is very...
That's my answer to a lot of things. It works.
It is your child.
You
will
said I
learn.
had anger problems.
Yeah, I didn't say I didn't.
Okay. That's fair.
How do you think I recognized them? I don't have anger problems. It's just if I don't like something and it freaks me out, or if it's unnatural and shouldn't be around, I burn it.
You feel like it just all of a sudden turned night.
What a strange juxtaposition to what we just had.
Yeah, this world's kind of weird.
So,
Been here 19 years, so get used to the day to night switch. Sometimes I feel like the sun's actually a candle that someone snuffs out. Just boom.
so you guys make your way to this large structure, which looks like some sort of, not necessarily a church, but there is a steeple on the top. It is roughly around 45 to 50 feet across, and there is a fenced area in between around 30 to 35 feet long, where it's a wooden fence with a gated door.
I have had the light up this whole time. Just
Okay.
saying.
It's still the sunlight is still on the horizon, so it is not completely dark.
That's fine. I'm just being prepared.
So
See him carrying the light, and I'll light that torch and carry it for him. He's got a little extra light.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
I like you already.
Thank you.
You're kind of pretty, too.
I see this door.
Thanks.
Should we make our way through the front, or should we survey the area if you believe that there is a potential trap?
All right, y'all know what to do. And I fly Johnson off.
Chartreuse. Hey, go watch after him.
I'll start
There you
looking through Johnson's eyes.
All right, give me a perception check. Does the-
Actually, beforehand, I'd cast a light on him.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you that's gonna have the opposite effect because it's just a bright light right in front of him.
But it's shining out. It's like having a flashlight.
What if he does it on his tail?
Okay, if I do it on his tail.
What if you do it on Chartreuse?
Chartreuse is like boom, crashes into the building. It looks like we're having. Well, it looks like we're having Falcon for dinner.
Falcon.
+1.
Old Windex commercials.
That's a 4.
A 4. It's what? It doesn't have dark vision, right? It's only blind sight till 10 feet.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's having to fly too close to really discern any features. So doesn't give you much intel.
I'll fly it around. I'll bring it back. Have them wrap around my dreads.
Mm-hmm.
Outside looks fine for now. Couldn't really see a lot in the dark.
Very well. Do you have much information about what this monastery is for?
No, I have none. Yeah, they didn't give us any, did they?
No. They just told you where to go.
No, yeah, they just told us who to look for and where to go. That you could take me here.
Okay. Then let us make our way through the door.
Yeah, you just want to knock?
Yes, missed.
My falcon has 1 hit point.
Let us make our way
My
inside.
snake has 5.
Your boar has 42.
I'm sticking with Boris.
I think Boris has more health than all of us.
No, we have the same.
You have 42 health?
Yep.
At level 3?
Yep.
Damn.
Nice. All right.
Nice.
There is a boom, boom, boom at the front door.
I'm in the back.
Oh, the formation or the back of the building?
Back of the formation.
All right. No
Sure
response.
you don't want to be in the middle?
There is no response.
Is it open?
Boris opens the door.
Boris does?
Yeah. Yes.
I've really been working on training this boar
Yorick
Picks the
opens
lock.
the door.
with this test.
And you peer inside, and there's a almost dust veil pouring through. This does not bode well.
In the back of the formation with my staff. Nope. Looks hella dark.
I don't see the matter. Probably just asleep or something.
Perhaps it is late, but
No, it's literally just sun just set.
let us make our way inside.
Quietly. I don't like the music. The music makes it creepy.
So we're sneaking.
Yeah.
I'm not that good at it, but I will try.
Apparently, I'm not either. Oh. Why did I take perception or proficiency in stealth?
Uh-huh.
That's a 9. My 4.
I was like, what?
11.
The guy in plate armor is quieter than you. I got a 16. 12 plus 4.
Boris and Yorick ask, do we want to bring in a wild animal in here, or do we want to leave him outside?
No, bring him in.
I was going to say we should probably leave him outside.
No, bring him in.
I understand he has done a good job to team, but we do not know what he is like in battle. I say it's wiser to leave him outside.
Yeah, you're right. There's no trees in here for me to climb if he goes crazy.
Yep.
It might be a potential threat if thing goes wrong.
Will he leave? Will he stay out here? Have you taught him that yet?
I was working on him stopping. Maybe we could stop for a long time. Is there a gate around this?
Yeah.
Closed. I'll shut the gate. Leave him in that little yard area.
All right, so you head that way?
Yeah.
All right, you head out. You open the gate, and you find yourself in a...
Wait. So we are like right in the front door.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going back out the front door
Mm-hmm.
to like across the yard and shutting the gate.
Right.
Okay.
As you open the gate, you notice it's...
Open the gate?
Do you open the gate, or are you
No,
just
I'm
leaving him outside?
shutting the gate to leave him in this little yarded area.
Well, it was closed to begin with.
Oh, then I just leave him there.
Okay. So let me explain it to you. There is a large, about 10-foot tall fence
Yeah.
that spans for about 30 to 35 feet. And then on the other side of this is something you don't know. It could be an open like not patio or open grass place, but there's no building there. So do you leave them inside there or just by the gate?
I'm hella confused.
Does the fence go around the whole monastery?
No.
It's just this one line of fence, is what
So
you're saying.
there's about
All right, so we come up from the road, right?
yes. So
Do we see this fence from the road?
yes.
Do we have to go into the fence to get to the monastery?
No.
That's where
Right.
we're
So-
not connecting.
So there is this building that spans for about 50 to 45 feet.
Yeah, okay.
And there's about 15 feet of wall where the door is, and then connected to that wall is 30 to 35 feet of like a picket fence that's about 10 feet tall. And then the building continues. So there's a like open area within this structure itself that is gated out.
So, like, the building almost makes like a little
You.
inlet,
Yeah.
and then that fence just runs across it.
Yes.
Then yes, I would like to go check out the gate and check out what's inside. Hey, I'm gonna see if there's a good place to leave them in here.
You open up and you see what looks like a garden of some sort. There are plots made with different potential vegetation and plants, some small trees and some small saplings that are beginning to grow and blossom out. There are little like sticks implanted in string run across each plot, almost as a divider for each one. But as far as you can see, there is just dirt and worked land. And
you would love that.
there are about 4 windows to the right of you, which is leading to the building entrance.
Yeah.
There are 3 windows across this, what looks like what could be a hallway. And then there is 1 window, kind of off into our corner. And you notice to the left of you, facing the building, there is a rounded end to one of these corners. Where everything else has been a square cut off corner, this is the only rounded portion of the building.
I feel like I haven't taken in half the stuff you said because this little ambiance sound is just like.
Freaking you out?
Yes.
I think that's his plan as a
Okay.
DM.
Okay. I
So there's a bunch of
lead
windows,
Boris in.
and there's one part of the wall that's
Yeah, so 4 over here, 3 in front. This is when I stop.
there's a rounded portion. The rest of the building is squared, but there's just this one rounded portion.
Okay. Boris,
Boris.
go ahead and if you get hungry, go ahead. Looks like a good place to rut around and stuff. Should be pretty fun. If you get in trouble, just yell out, and I'm sure we can hear you. I'll lead him in.
All right. You close the door behind you,
Yep.
and you make your way to the front entrance.
I'm gonna.
During this time, Darren and Yorick make your way inside, and you notice
Nope. I would grab him.
Nope.
We're gonna wait till he comes back.
but
But what?
what if someone needs our help?
What if someone's waiting to kill us?
Then we will fight them.
We can wait a minute for him to come back.
Very well.
As I'm walking back, I'm gonna call Chartreuse down. I'm gonna say, "Hey, just go hide out back over by the woods across the road till we get out," and send him off.
All right.
Chartreuse is a boy?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
I don't know. I don't know how to sex a falcon.
You don't know how to sex a falcon.
First of all, gross. Second of all three of you reconvene at the front door.
Shit, Marcus. Oh, those were not the right words.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Alright, get back into the creepy shit. I'm looking around as we're walking in. See what my eyes can see.
All right.
I should not have rolled that die.
Everyone go ahead and roll perception. Jesus.
11.
4.
Jed, you're the only one who notices. There is a trailing, almost mist as the moonlight pours in through a window of like particulates in the air, just dust that fills, just still and wafting through the air. You notice 3 fallen pillars out of set of 6. They seem to have been broken from the middle and tumbled. You notice the room expands at about every 20 feet. It's a square room, then a sharp corner goes out about another 10 feet, 5 on each side. Does this twice. And the room ends up in a about 45 to 50 to 40 feet. But there is a round end to the wall where there's a dais, a raised platform of some sort, where a statue of some sort of winged creature.
This is about like a 5-foot, like inlet,
The room itself,
like that rounded part.
the rounded part is where you imagine the steeple is, further up above.
Okay.
The roof is about 35 feet up, and you did notice as you were making up to the building that is a 2-story building, and then the steeple itself. You notice in this round room that's probably somewhere around 25 feet in diameter, there is this statue that stands there. On the walls, there are 4 tapestries that kind of rest. They are emblazoned with a design of a mountain peak with a semicircle around through the top. Go ahead and give me a religion check.
That is a 19.
A 19. You recognize this as the sign for the Queen of Land, a Halin Vanai. She is the goddess of chaos and protection.
What was that?
The Queen of Land, Halin Vanai. She is the goddess of chaos and protection.
Is this like a
Sister. Very much so. They are both the embodiment of the earth, whereas she is the ground, and your patron, Iftirvanai, is the creatures within it. Both represent this tumultuous natural order within nature. but she is the aspect of land and the earth itself. On all four, you see this design. This three-peaked mountain with one large peak in the center and this semicircle that nearly cuts off the top of the largest peak. They seem to have been rustled up a bit and stained with whatever debris is floating through the air. Further down into the room, about 50 feet in, there is a wall and a center door.
So I guess we're just checking out this door.
Yeah, I guess. Are there any other doors around?
That's it. There are these 4 or 8 windows in this room. That central, almost attached circular room or portion to this building where the statue stands.
I'd like to, as I'm walking to that door, take the left wall and look through the windows and just check on Boris.
You notice the glass on the walls are stained and almost opaque. Very difficult to see through, but you manage to gleam through momentarily, and Boris is still there, feasting on whatever vegetation he chooses to.
Someone's hard work.
As he is walking to the door, I will do a 180 and look behind me.
Okay, give me... I'm just kidding. You see the door behind you, still somewhat cracked open.
So, who's gonna open that door?
I will
I
open
already
the door.
am. Oh, I was just...
You open the door,
Yep.
and you see what looks like a straight hallway. It goes on for about the remainder of this. You see a set of 3 doors, and then at the end of this hallway there is another door, and you can tell the hallway veers off to the right, as you noted when you were inside that outlet. What do you do?
I think we see enough. We go home.
What do you see?
Just kind of a hallway and goes right.
Do you see any doors or stairs?
Did I see any doors or stairs?
You saw doors.
I see some doors.
How many?
How many? Wait, what was that? 4.
All right, let's go one door at a time.
All right.
I don't know.
I'm gonna bust.
Walk in. Bust?
I was gonna say I'm gonna bust the sword out.
Okay.
Oh, okay. It's like, what?
Very well.
Recast light.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how long it's been since the last one, but recasting it.
All right. You all
Have a firebolt ready.
okay? You have 4 doors. What do you all do?
We should go 3 doors down.
I do that.
No. We should go door by door.
We could all go in front of door. You
No,
notice these
no, that's
doors are
bad.
spaced out. The first 3 doors are spaced out about 10 feet apart. The first one being 10 feet away from the entrance of the door that you are standing in. Further in the hallway, there is about a 10-foot gap from the last door, and then a small corner, and then there's a door that you saw at the end of the hall.
No, we go one by one. Just in case there's shit in it that we need to fight. So it's not coming in from behind us and pincering us.
Very well.
All right, I'll go up to the first one and guess put the sword away because I'm still holding a torch.
You can put the torch away.
I blow on it.
Just set it on the windowsill.
Put it on the windowsill. Take the sword back out. Open the door slowly.
Oh, God.
You open the door and you see a small bed. And what looks like a small drawer.
I stab it too. What's in the bed?
What's in the box? Is there anyone in there?
There's no one there.
Is the bed made?
Bring
Messy?
the light in a little bit.
The bed is made.
What's under the bed?
Nothing. There's about a 2-foot gap. There's nothing under the bed.
Any closets, cupboards?
You said a little nightstand or cupboard or
There's it's like a dresser drawer, a small dresser drawer.
check it out.
You open it up and there seems to be some sort of vestments and that's about it. Clothing.
Is it messy? Kind of
No.
left neat.
But there is some dust.
You sure they're supposed to be at this monastery?
That is what we were told.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone's lived here in a while.
Check the dust level. Do I know about how long it's been since people have been here?
And give me a straight up intelligence.
Roll a dust check.
That's a dust check of 14.
14.
Does my maid background give me an advantage on this roll?
You know what kind of dust it was.
You know the perfect way to clean it.
Feather duster.
Pledge.
Exactly what I was about to be.
Uh,
no. My name was Lemon Pledge.
Anywho.
Superman no here.
You know, the dust's probably been. Well, you don't know exactly how long, but you established that dust does take a while to accumulate at this level. So you gather over a month.
Yeah, I'd say it's been about a month. Which doesn't make me feel any less creeped out. I'm not gonna lie.
Alright, next room.
Are there any more drawers in this thing or just the one?
Just the one.
Oh, that's not creepy furniture. That's fine. Yep, next door. I'm so freaked.
You guys open the door.
Yep.
Same arrangement. Bed and drawer.
Drawers open.
No.
We'll go open that drawer.
Same things. Different kind of clothing. And what looks like a small, book.
I'll look at it.
It's a detailed rendering of vegetation and how to grow, how to till land, how to water appropriately for different plants. It's just agriculture information.
I'll put it in
Farmer's
my bag.
Almanac.
Put it in my bag.
Okay.
Next room.
I'll open the door.
Same arrangement.
I feel the squeak in my butthole. Open the drawer.
You find overalls and they look like
Monk, farmer. Dad?
So, we've established that overalls exist in this universe.
some dungarees.
Which means blue jeans can.
Oh, it doesn't mean have to be made out of denim. But You find a set of overalls and plain clothing.
Anything else?
That's it. Bed.
I'm gonna look under the mattress in this room.
You find a set of what look like prayer beads under this flat bed cover.
Made out of.
I was thinking
Just some like wood beads.
Okay. I'll put that down. I don't need it.
I hold the overalls up.
Mm-hmm.
Are they about my size?
They're small for you. Oh, actually, everyone here, since apparently everyone's about 6 fucking feet tall.
Fair. All right. One more.
As you make your way to the corner room, you notice that the hallway continues on for making a right, continues on for about another 40 feet.
After we curve that corner,
Mm-hmm.
want to stop? Put my finger up to my mouth. Like, quiet. I'm going to look back behind the hallway we just came out of.
You don't notice anything.
I don't?
No, there's nothing. Give me a perception check.
Fuck, where'd yours go?
4.
Yeah. Your attention is focused on what lies ahead, and that tension is clouding your perception.
Mm-hmm. All right, turn back around. Nod as if we can go ahead to the 4th and last door.
Is Yorick still with us?
Well, as you make
Okay.
as you make your
Oh, shit, yeah.
as you make the corner, you notice there is another set of 4 doors. There are 2 as you're making this right, 2 on your, or 3 technically on your left, and then down further on your right, there is a single door.
Same thing?
I guess so.
Door by door by door?
Yeah.
Go to the first room.
Well, we're doing the 4th door on this wall.
Oh, yeah.
You open the room you are in front of in the corner, and you notice a much more lavish, more comparatively to the arrangements before. There is a desk and about 2 bookcases. This room goes in about 5 feet, then you have to round the corner around the wall to take in the rest. There is a small fire pit, or fire pit, if you will, and another writing desk.
I'll go through the desk.
All right. You find notes and a ledger of some sort. Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
18.
18. In this ledger, you find notes on grown vegetation. It goes through potatoes, tomatoes, beans, yams.
Beans, grains.
Tomatoes, potatoes, lamb, ham.
And the quantity yielded. This spans for about, well, it looks like 50 years worth of cultivation and growing, and you see on the ledger initials next to each one, each individual crop. Further into this writing desk, you find what looks like an ink and quill, some stationery, books, and a small candle.
I'll go investigate the bookcases.
All right. Give me another investigation check. Actually, this, go ahead. Jed, what are you doing?
Waiting for the little guy to finish.
17.
Most of these books are on growing farmland, proper care for things, but you also do find religious texts. A number of them titled different things. most of them cover or seem to be titled things in reference to the Queen of Land. But there is a number of books that don't seem to follow your understanding of what they could be.
You want to go check the bed?
Okay.
There's no bed in here.
Oh, there's not?
No.
Okay. All right, next room.
You open the door.
All right. You open the door to the room, and you see what looks like some sort of dining hall. About 10 feet wide, there are two benches, both of which are about 4 feet wide, and what looked like a couple of wooden placements for like tankards, plates, cutlery, all that sort. And you notice the other door further down in this hallway also leads out. So there are two doors entering this dining hall.
Okay. So we can skip the next one.
Yeah.
All right.
Get the one after that.
The third one?
Yep.
The third one you open, and it seems to be the third one on your right seems to be a small broom closet of some sort. There's a broomstick, a makeshift mop of some sort, and a little pail. But that's all you find in that room.
Check the pail.
It seems dirtied, some old residue.
All right. Ready?
Yeah.
Open the last door.
You find yourselves in front of what looks like a winding staircase.
Up or down?
Up.
All right, guess we're going up. Start walking up.
You make your way up and up. And you find yourselves on the second floor of this building. You exit the doorway and you find yourselves in another hallway, very similar. But this time, there is a wall and a door barring the corner where you had entered through downstairs. So there's a hallway for about 25 feet and a door before you can round the corner.
And no other doors? Just
No
that
other
one?
doors.
All right.
You see more of these tapestries that you saw downstairs. Two more rolled across the wall, and a window in between the two.
Yeah. Cast light. Firebolt in hand. I'll go peek out the window.
It's again almost frosted with dust and become opaque. You see bits of that fluttering dust coming through as moonlight pours through.
Can I see through it?
No, it seems to have been stained a bit.
All right, Jed.
You peer through somewhat, but not a lot.
What do I see?
Give me a perception check.
14.
14. You try to peer through, but most of it is obscured, and all you really get to see is just the brushing of trees in the distance as they wave through the air.
Yorick still with us?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, Jed. You ready to open that door?
Yeah, open the door.
All right.
You come to what looks like some sort of workstation, comprised of 3 somewhat large desks. And then that's all you find in this room that spans for about 20 feet long, 20 feet wide, and about 45 feet long.
Just 3 tables?
3 tables, all spanning about 10 feet long.
Nothing on them?
There's plenty of on them.
There's plenty of stuff on them?
Yes.
I'll go check.
Give me an investigation check.
9.
9. The first desk you investigate seems to be made of some sort of apothecarian setup. Unable to really discern what else could be made here. That's all you find. The middle desk, you find what looks like a scroll with arcane inscriptions written upon it. And it looks like the scroll could be rotated to where more parchment could be rolled out. On the third desk, you find what looks like 3 segmented cubbies almost, each with different herbs and or different kind of plants separated amongst these 3 cubbies.
Do I recognize any of the herbs or?
Give me
plants?
a nature check.
Oh, my computer died. Hold on. It's a 17 on the die. Plus 0.
17. You note some sage, some death bloom, and different other naturally occurring plants, some of which you even spotted outside. But that's all you really note. Someone who's not skilled in alchemical designs, you really don't know. Sage has some potential properties to be antibacterial and things like that, but more practical.
We're more just looking to identify if, like, do I know what all these plants are?
Oh yeah, none of them seem to be abstract or strange to you in any way. Most of these you can easily identify. Some of them are just a little more alien to you, but they seem natural.
Like, is that parsley? Is that cilantro?
Right. Oh, it's oregano. But at the end of this hallway, there is another set of double doors.
You mean at the end of this room?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take that scroll
Okay.
and put it in my bag.
All right. Very well.
I guess we have more doors.
All right. Oh, open it, I guess. I don't know. What are you waiting for?
You?
Oh, yeah, open the door.
Why are you saying it to me?
The door is locked.
Because I tried to open it and it's locked.
Can you unlock it?
I can kick it.
Try it.
You see these 2 10-foot tall iron slotted doors. You try to kick it open?
Yeah.
All right, give me a strength check.
Athletics?
This will be strength.
Athletics is strength.
Sure.
9.
9. This resounding thud, but outside at the opposite the wall, you hear this thum, 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 small echo. Short, but present.
Well, that's weird.
Yeah.
What? Can you kick it open?
I can try, but this gentleman here looks a lot stronger than me. You hear the chunk 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 of metal as he gets a running start. He boom, hits the door, another resounding boom, boom, echo. But he makes a pretty good dent, but still the door seems barred. Is there nothing we can do to get around this?
Not that I know of.
We go back out and go around, see if there's another way in.
We could do that. Well, shit, let me try kick it open. No. Kick it open.
All right.
Try to. 12.
You hit, but doesn't seem able enough. Does no one have any way to open this door?
No, that would have been Ashlock.
You said you got a couple daggers, right?
Yeah?
Let me see one.
Alright, here you go. Hand your dagger.
Take it. I'm gonna slip it in between the two doors and kick the shit out of it so it goes all the way into the hilt.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm gonna turn it, or like push it to one side.
Kind of like a crowbar?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a strength, another athletics check.
With advantage?
Because I'm using a tool.
No.
You're a tool.
Your mom's tool. 10.
Ah, shit.
A 10. You manage to get about a little larger than a keyhole size gap in, but you can somewhat peer through. That dagger's to shit, though. It's fucked.
Alright, I'll delete a dagger.
Hey, do you want a boomerang back?
Nah.
Are you looking in while I'm holding it?
Yeah, I'll look in. What do I see?
Give me a perception check with disadvantage.
Disadvantage, no. Okay, that's not bad. 16.
16. You see what looks like moonlight pouring through these somewhat opaque windows. And you see small tables. And each on top of what you can see about 4 is what looks like a glass vase set on top of it. And something inside each one.
It's a rose.
No. Are there things glowing?
Nothing is going.
Tale as old as time.
Stop it. There's something in vases on top of these tables in here. Okay.
See what it is?
If I could see what it is, I'd tell you what's in it, wouldn't I?
I guess you would.
All right. I'll hold it open.
Okay.
Y'all two. Kick it.
Hold what open?
This little crap.
Now, what will that do?
Well, you're not. Just do it.
On 3.
All right.
All right. Roll with advantage.
That'll be a 23.
23. Thum, 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 thum. And you hear a thunderous crash as you guys manage to open the gap to about 3 feet. But the door still remains intact. You're capable of squeezing through at this point. But not much else.
All right, that should be good enough for us to get in, right?
Potentially, yes.
What do you mean potentially?
I might have to take my armor off to get in. I'm a bit large now. I can try without that, but I don't know.
Oh shit, let's just kick it again. On 3. 1, 2, 3.
Why are you rolling?
I was helping.
That's why he has advantage.
13.
13.
15. I should have done it.
You open the gap for another, like, half a foot.
All right, that should be good.
Sure.
There's no way he's 3.5 feet wide. From back to chest. Just saying, even with armor.
So you guys sneak through.
Yeah.
Or-
Sneak is a good word.
It's a little difficult as you're having to, like, shimming through. And the gap is only about 4 feet tall, so you guys have to, like, squat down a little bit and, like, go in head first and, like, pull the rest of your body through. But in the course of about 7 minutes, you all managed to get yourselves on the other side.
Oh, this like broke the door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's not what I was imagining, but all right, got it. What do we see? What's in these vases?
What you see is at the front of this room, to your left, there are 2 tables, both 10 feet tall, 10 feet long. And in the center, there is a table of some sort. It seems to be made of this bright orange wood and a little cylindrical middle part and then 3 legs. And in the rest of this room, there's empty space, but 6 vases on top of these similar looking tables. Flat topped, ornate cylindrical middle parts and 3 legs, all spanning about 15 feet apart. And then, or each row is 15 feet apart, and each vase in each row is about 10 feet apart. And that's all you find in this room.
What's that big thing with the metal? The 3 legs?
There is another table in the center of these 2 large 10 foot long tables, and each of them have more of that apothecary equipment and
okay.
books.
What's in the vases?
You investigate?
Yeah.
Roll investigation.
4.
These stained glass vases, or these glass vases, are stained through age, and peering through them obscures some of what's inside, but they look like potted plants. Each one.
I don't like how you
Very-
said that with a question mark at the end. Potted plants? Right.
No more doors?
No more doors.
About trees? You like eggs?
Guess your guy's not here.
Yeah, I'm not
But where is everyone?
dead, probably.
It's kind of cynical.
Well, yep, if you've seen what I've seen, you would, yep.
But we have not found even enemies here.
Is there a lock on the other side of the door that we can just unlock it?
Yeah,
Sweet.
Do that.
but it's kind of bent to shit. You try to unlock it, and there's a bit of
Where's the keyhole on the other side?
resistance, and it's hard to open, but you eventually get that sucker open.
Don't like it. Was there a keyhole on the other side?
Yes.
So we just getting Boris and heading back out, or
I feel like there is something we are missing.
Oh, no shit. I'm gonna invade. I'm gonna investigate one of the vases.
Okay, go ahead and roll an investigation.
13.
13. It does very much look like it's a potted plant, but each one is different.
Each plant?
Each plant is different. Different growth patterns, different, like, sometimes they'll have thorns, sometimes they'll be, like, ivy leaves.
And there's like a main table that's kind of like situated between two other ones.
Yes, so there's a small rounded table that's about 5 feet wide, and that's opposite or in the center of two 10-foot long tables on either side, which Yorick approaches, and he starts muddling through some of the books, and he finds a large tome of some sort. He starts reading through it. Like, I cannot read this.
I'll go and I'll look at it.
What languages do you speak?
Abyssal, Common, Draconic, Primordial.
You do not recognize any of these languages.
There's different languages in there?
No, you do not recognize any, or you don't recognize this language.
Does it look similar to the symbol?
No, it does not. It seems
Does it look Elvish, Giant, or Orc?
it is in Elvish.
You know Elvish?
I know Elvish.
Oh, fuck you, man.
Elvish Presley?
I don't like you.
Yeah.
Jed, what you read over is what looks like an instruction manual for an apothecary. But instead of your common vegetation and herbs and whatnot, this is specifically going over recipes for poison, detailing the intricate art of pulling the venomous or poisonous portions of plant, detailing the scrupulous care you have to take with each individual listed recipe, as it could pose a potential threat for the apothecary.
It's a pretty detailed book on how to extract poisons from these plants. Create poisons and stuff.
Which plants?
Presumably the ones in this room.
What happens if you do it wrong?
Probably die.
That would explain why they're covered.
Yeah.
We best be careful with what ever is going on here.
Yep. Gotta see that book.
Yeah, here you go.
Put it in my bag. I have a bad feeling about this.
As you say that,
No shit.
you hear the sound of stone on stone.
Do you hear that?
Trying to figure out where it's coming from.
Can I?
Give me a perception check.
18.
10.
It's coming from the wall.
Which wall?
The wall opposite the two tables.
Like behind it?
Mm-hmm.
So like the shit, sorry. It's like the door we came through and this wall. It's coming through that one? Or is it one of these side walls?
It's coming from the first one you mentioned.
The one with the door that we came through?
No. So as you're coming through the door to your right,
Mm-hmm.
that's where the two tables were, and then the central table.
Mm-hmm.
Further that direction, that wall.
I'll quiet, point over there, and I'll dim my light down. And I'll point, fingers out.
I'll pull my other short sword out. And I'll go up to the wall.
I was just gonna hide behind the tables.
Everyone give me perception checks.
Soft 20.
23.
Fuck you.
Jed, as you're all ready your weapons, you notice out of the corner of your eye, underneath Yorick, there is a wafting, gaseous smoke floating from underneath where his boot is. But before you can attack, you feel this raking of claws across your neck. You take 5 points of slashing damage as you all now see these two gaseous forms of what looked like some form of small demon take over the shadows that were being poured through the sunlight, the moonlight. And that's where we're going to pick up next time. And out of character.
Tired of demons. Tired of undead.
Tired of shadows.
Tired of shadows.
All right, everyone.
Shadows
We'll pick
everywhere.
this up next time on Out of Character.
Doses.
Thank you.